Hey, I'm Cloaked, and this is my new Capelocked Hardcore Iron Man, and we're going to take Gielinor by storm, one skill at a time. So, without further ado, roll the video. Hi, and welcome back. This is Capelocked. In our last video, we got to level 40 agility. We also got a random event that gave us a Book of Knowledge. After looking into the Book of Knowledge, we can't stack more than one, so we're just going to use it. That's 600 agility experience, which is going to reduce the laps that we need here for today's current thing. Today we are going to get to 45 agility, as well as do X marks the spot and Client of Kourrend, so that we can end up going to the Shayzin advanced course to eventually run that until we can get to the Colossal Worm. Our best course is probably Brimhaven, but I'd like to get a little bit higher in agility before we start going there so that I don't fail nearly as many traps or anything like that. We only have 10 HP, so it's a little bit of an ask. Anyways, without further ado, we have about 87 laps to do here at Varrock to do that. So I'll see you guys in the next couple levels. Getting up to 41 agility. And I just wanted to say I'm pretty new to all of this, obviously. So the recording and editing is going to be very basic, but I hope you'll stick around as I slowly try to get better at it and everything as well. Doing all of this and recording it all, I've realized that agility is not the most theatric skill to train and show and whatnot. So I don't really know how to make it more exciting as I'm just running rooftops over and over again. That's level 41 though, so we can get to Trollheim easier. I would like to try and do the Wildy, but we're gonna need money to try and do Wildy as well. Because if we go to Wildy and we can get money, my friend was telling me we needed like 100,000 or something like that to have access to the ticket dispenser. So if we are able to use the ticket dispenser and all that, then we can potentially get some good items as well. Alchables for when we get magic, or just to sell outright, and good items for whenever the heck we combat. Luna's being a little nightmare and knocking stuff into this. Everything, apparently. With that said, though, I'll see you again at 42. So, see you then. We're rounding up to 42 agility. We also got a frog random just a little bit ago, so I got a frog token for another experience lamp, which will help. We're also at 45 marks of grace, coming up on 46 with the slap here, which is kind of nice. Hopefully we can get our graceful set soon enough. We're still a long way off, but I think I read that Shayzin still gives you marks of grace, so that'll be nice. And that's 42. You can now use the Dwarven Mine Narrow Crevice Agility shortcut and climb the Draenor towards Port's Rim. Grab this mark of grace, and then I'll see you at 43. Here we are rounding up to 43 agility. Luna has decided to join me again. She's been a little nuisance today, knocking things over, and I think she just wanted more attention. Yeah, Luna, more attention. My mind has gone blank running Varrock. I would like to see some new scenery. Once we get X marks spot done, we'll have our first clue scroll, which we might not even be able to do, depending on the items or anything along those lines it requires, but we may as well try and do it. And oh no, 4. Right, these give 4s. You would think after like however many laps I've been here for, I would know all this, but and there's 43. Trollheim Medium Cliffside, Agility Shortcut, and Fremrick Slayer Dungeon, Spiked Blades Agility Shortcut. Cool. I'll see you at 44. And this will be 44, and one step closer to finally leaving the hellscape that is Varrock. The Advanced Cliffside in Trollheim. I don't think you realize how happy I'm going to be to leave Varrock. It has been hell. That actual mindless hell. I'm very ready for something that adds a little bit more substance to agility. And I know that Shayzin won't really add too much more substance, but once we can get to Colossal Worm and blah blah blah, which is all I'm really thinking of at this point. We'll be able to collect our termites, we'll be able to collect Blessed Bone Shards for future prayer training. And there's no chance of failure in a worm, so no chance of death. Yeah. I am still very curious if we will be able to use the shortcut to get to Martania without doing Priest in Peril. If that's the case, we'll actually be able to buy all of the meat for Herblore. Not that we'll be able to train Herblore, because I don't know how we'll get herbs to train Herblore without farming at minimum or combat to kill like Chaos Druids or boss monsters and stuff. I'm just trying to get comfy, Luna. With that being said, I'll see you at 45, and on our way to doing some of our last quests that we'll be able to do. Because I think the last few quests that we'll be able to do is X Marks the Spot, Client of Kourrend, Romeo and Juliet, Rune Mysteries, and Sheep Herder. I think we can probably do Earnest Chicken. And ooh, yeah, not a lot of quests that we'll be able to get done with agility. I'm hoping that we'll have a little bit more substance with our next skill. I'm hoping to get agility done in this first month that I have of doing all of this. Once we get our graceful as well, maybe I'll do some sort of poll or something like that if we should do it as the speedrunning outfit or the Colossal Worm outfit as well. Personally, I like both. They both look pretty nice. But I will see you guys in a little bit. Ooh, another Mark of Grace. Also, we're up to 54 Marks of Grace now. But I'll see you at 45 Agility when we can finally leave Varrock. And just like that, a short little period for you guys, but a nice long, almost 2 hours for me. 45 Agility. We are now free from Varrock. Well, for now at least. Before we head out to go and do X Marks the Spot and Client of Kourrend, I'm going to go grab the money that we have in the bank and head over to Draenor to buy the Chronicle, so that if and when we need to come back here, it will be a much easier time. Thankfully, we've unlocked quite a few shortcuts. We got 61 Marks of Grace as well, which is also pretty nice. I don't think that's quite enough to buy 2 pieces, but I believe from what I was seeing, we can also purchase 2, or we'll be able to get, what is it? Marks of Grace from Shayzin as well. Where's the stepping stones? They should be around here somewhere, right? Over here, I believe. Agility, again, boring to train. So nice for literally everything else, and of course I fell. Please don't swim all the way back. Oh, thank God. Try not to die by tree. Um, I don't. I'm trying to think of. I'm still trying to think of what skill I would like to get next. And I was debating on whether or not, once we get to 99 agility, if I would throw prayer into the mix because we'll be able to get blessed bone shards, but doing some basic napkin math, I realized uh that's not going to be possible. Well, it's possible, but it's going to take uh close to a year of nothing but that at all. Where's the man? I think it's you, right? Where is our chronicle? How much is the chronicle again? 300? So we got our chronicle, and then the teleports are pretty pricey as well, so we'll just buy some of those for the money that we currently have. Can I buy a cabbage cape too? Oh, I can. We can get our very first cape. Let's do that. There. The account finally has its first cape. Bing, bang, boom. We now have a chronicle. We're gonna go start X marks the spot. I believe that should be over in Lumbridge, I'm pretty sure. Correct? Yes, over in Lumbridge. So we could run there, but let's try and conserve a little bit of run energy. I know that we have decent agility now, but we'll do this anyways. Maybe I should have saved some money, but I haven't fully finished the Stronghold of Security anyways, so if I really want some, we can go and do that. We do have okay agility if we really wanted to chance it. We could go to the agility pyramid and get a quick little bit as well, but I'm gonna save that again for a little higher. Hey Veos, let's get this done. I believe we're also going to need to buy a shovel because I can't remember where you can get a shovel for free. Great shopkeep. Should be able to get a shovel here. Yep. Buying one spade. We got that. Maybe we'll try and get Clue Hunter as well. Some of Clue Hunter armor could be a little annoying to get with 10 HP. I'm pretty sure some of the enemies, or the enemies near one spot of it, can hit real hard. Thankfully, nothing really around here is super aggro to us, but these two quests shouldn't take that long, and then we'll be able to just burn through and get to Shayzin quickly, which will be the start of our new journey. And that's the wrong way over here. We got our orb, ponder orb. The orb is cold. We're gonna get our ass kicked. We did get an Evil Bob random a little earlier, but I chose not to do it because Evil Bob, I believe, is the only random event that we can get that has a possibility of giving us experience that it can give us cooking or magic, which obviously we can't use currently, but oh, look, an Earth Impling. I'm kind of excited, and I think I mentioned this in the previous videos, that for whenever we can get Hunter, because I've never trained any Hunter. We gotta go. I don't even know what we're doing right now. Dig the pig pen just west of where Martin the Master Gardener is. Right, it's over here. I believe. Yeah. And then we will be able to go over to kourrend, which will also help us inadvertently train our magic for whenever we unlock magic. And because we've done so much agility, we actually have this shortcut now as well. Easy peasy, right? Hey, Veos, I found your treasure. Enjoy. That's 200 more coins, a clue scroll, and an antique lamp. Yeah, let's go to kourrend. We'll try and do the easy clue later, if we even, or the beginner clue later, even if we can. Tell me about kourrend. I'm just gonna skip through all of this, because honestly, I don't feel like reading it right now. Unfortunately. We got our enchanted scroll. This place is gonna be a little dangerous for us. We need a feather? Oh. I guess we can head back quickly and buy a feather. Let's quickly go to Port Sarim. We got some money, we can buy a feather. That'll be no problem. I was debating on saving lamps for other things, but I think for now I'm just gonna try and get agility as high as quickly as we can, because I'm learning more and more that agility is a pain, which I already knew, but it's quickly becoming more evident that it's a pain. I'm excited for some of the things that we'll be able to do later on with it, like, again, the agility pyramid and the amylase packs for herblore later for stamina potions and the like. Honestly, I should go try and trade those in just to, like, reduce our weight more, but I want to try and get the entire set all at once. We're going to try and green log as much as we can as well. Where is our beginner clue leading us? South of Draenor Village Bank. We're right here. We could just... Maybe it's a one-banger? Ooh, this could be dangerous. We'll go risk the biscuit. Whatever. We haven't really done anything chancy. See, from a distance, it looks like we just have a farming cape. So, you know, it's... we now have our feather and enchanted quill. Blah, blah, blah. Found a new clue. Always walking around the castle grounds. Lumbridge Castle. Nah. We'll try and finish that clue late. No, I want to try and finish the clue now. Sorry, I feel like I got something stuck in my throat right now. The coffee did not hit quite right. I wish we could make stamina potions right now, but obviously that's not feasible, but even with higher agility and the agility change, it's nice, but it's still kind of bare bones, I guess. We gotta talk to Hans? Yeah, we gotta talk to Hans. Hans. Every time I hear that name, all I think of is the abridged version of Attack on Titan. We got a new clue. Blah, blah, blah. Where are we going now? No. We're not going to go and do the hot or cold version of this right now. We're just going to go head over and do Klein of kourrend. We do have our Chronicle, obviously, to get over there a little bit quicker, but I really don't feel like doing a hot or cold clue right now. Maybe on our way back, because we're going to have to come back to go to Varlamore anyways for Colossal Worm once we hit 50. Which is going to be probably like another 2-ish hours at... maybe an hour and a half-ish at Shayzin, but I'm going to do that in the next video anyways, because I've had enough agility training for the day, and after working all night and then doing this, I'm a little tired. Midnight's really starts to wear on a person. In case you've never worked a midnight shift, it's nice and terrible all at the same time. Maybe we can maybe we can buy a little bit of wine as well. How much is jugs of wine? Oh yeah. They're only $1. I thought they were so much more than that. Yeah, we're gonna stock up on wine eventually as well because it's probably gonna be our cheapest and best way to restore our health, especially once we get to the agility pyramid and things that can fail and will hurt us a lot. We can get down to 1 health and it will bring us back literally to full because I think they restored 11 hit points. I just didn't realize oh whoops. Yeah. Let's go. Screw this. Alright, Veos. We're gonna go do your little quest. Oh yeah, we gotta run to like all of the houses basically, I believe, is all we do with Client of Kourrend, and then we'll get an extra 1,000 experience, which will mean a little bit less time spent at Shayzin. I've never done any of the bare basic. Yeah, any of the basic other agility courses other than rooftops. So all we're doing right now, in case you've never done this, is getting signatures and mapping out Kourrend, I believe. Like just talking to all of the people in Kourrend and mapping it out for Veos, who I believe ends up being evil. And I don't think we can actually use the agility training course until we do all of Client of Kourrend, actually. Where do I know where it is? All I know is it's in Shayzin. Oh, it's right there. That will be our new home for a little while. I'm actually excited to get mining, and God, I hope that bat doesn't attack us. Maybe we'll wait just a little bit to get our run energy back. I'm actually really excited to get mining and smithing. They're like two of my favorite skills. For whatever reason, I think mindlessly doing Motherlode Mine is fun for whatever reason. Maybe I'm insane. But then again, doing something like this is a little insane, especially when you... Agility's great, but especially when you roll agility first. It's gonna help with everything, and I'm kind of happy to get it over and done with first, but it's a lot. Alright, we got like 20 run energy. Hopefully we can dart past this bat. Okay, apparently we're gonna take the long way, so we'll try and get a little bit of a stamina back before doing that. And run. Oh, okay, the bats aren't aggroing. For some reason I thought they still did. This is where we will be training. Oh, not trade talk. This is basically where we'll train our magic for a little while too once we unlock it. Because I don't know if we'll be able to wear stuff enough to tank our magic enough to splash high enough. Like, I know that we're only gonna have to get to like level 1 enchants and like bones to bananas and stuff like that. No, we won't even be able to really use bones to bananas now that I think about it. We're gonna kind of have to get to like Varrock teleports and like Lumbridge teleports and stuff like that. We won't even be able to do superheat unless we have smithing. Be able to do high and low elk. Yeah. Hmm. I don't know how enchanting's really gonna work either if we don't really have anything. So we'll probably do that until we can teleport, and then we'll just buy a ton of runes to keep teleporting. Where are we going? Oh, to the dwarves. To the dwarves! Diggy diggy hole. Speaking of which, honestly, I kind of feel like playing Deep Rock Galactic again. I haven't played that in a good little while. I was trying to convince my girlfriend to play Deep Rock Galactic with me, but she is very big into Stardew and like Coral Island and stuff like that. I have convinced her to play the new RuneScape Dragon Wilds with me, but her computer instantly blew up while doing that, so we're in the middle of repairing that. Maybe eventually we'll throw some videos out of us doing some Dragon Wild stuff, especially once more content gets updated and the like. It's actually been a lot of fun, but it is still a little bare bones, honestly. And talk to you. And I really thought with higher agility we wouldn't be walking so much, but there's a Lovikin mine. I believe there is some other achievement diary things here, but we won't be able to do those, obviously. So, off to Shayzin, our new home. We're gonna have to go to Hesidius first, but Shayzin will be our new home for a little while. It is so dark over in the Lovikin mines. Jesus, I didn't notice that. We're gonna walk for a little while just so that we have some run energy. I don't think the soldiers will attack us. No, they're here to fight the lizardmen, right? I don't think the boars will attack us either. Hopefully not. Just in case, we'll pop sprint and hope for the best. Yep, we're good. I don't know how the aggro range of certain things work in RuneScape. I'm curious. Needle, thread, leather. Oh, well, I guess there's some things here that we would be able to take. We could get a saw for construction. Not that we can do construction yet. If and when we unlock fishing, construction will be unlocked though as well, because Temporos gives us a lot of planks, and agility gives us money, so I don't really have any real reason to go, no, we can't do that. It's going to cost us literally an arm and a leg, but it should be a quick skill to get to 99. Especially if we do a ton of Temporos, which I really like doing solo Temporos. It might be a little bit weird doing it with no cooking and no fishing gear, because I don't think we'll be able to do fishing trawler. Or maybe we can with like bailing water? Maybe we can for bailing water, but I don't know how well that's actually going to work. You can, if you didn't know, I think it's right over there. Where you can reskin. Oh no, it's right here. Austin will reskin your graceful gear for more marks of grace, obviously, but you can change it to any kourrend color that you have like completed their quest chain for. Now we're gonna go to Hesidius, where my regular character, my other like Iron Man in my group Iron Man, that's their home right now, because I'm trying to get my farming. I'm trying to get base 70 so that I can get up to Song of the Elves and like complete a couple other things. So I've been doing a bunch of tithe farm over there. I think I'm at about 60 farming right now. I'm gonna have to do. I think I got some tree runs and stuff to do on that character as well. Can I go this way? No, I think I have to go that way. Yeah, I think I have to go this way. I could be wrong. Maybe I went the long way and wasted some time and some energy, but... no, don't enter the cave. The cave is scary. Did I go the long way? Did I go the wrong? Am I? Please don't answer that. Am I stupid? I don't think I can get around the woodcutting guild like that. Unless I go like the real long way, which could be very scary. Rada's blessing, love Kim Myron in the card network. Huh. I could have swore we could have ran. You know what? Let's just go this way. We'll go the long way, risk the biscuit. What's the worst that happens? We die. Oh no, there goes the hardcore status. We got wine. We got 40 hit points right there. We have a total of 50 hit points right now. We're perfectly... Everything's fine. Take tall reads? You know, I have the woodcutting level in my other character to go there. I don't think we can use this. Can we? Oh my god, we can. I didn't think you could use this yet. Hold on. Hold the phone. I thought you had to complete Client of Kourrend to do that first. Is there a minecart system that's closer? That's the fairy ring. Am I blind? I think I'm blind. Yeah, why don't we just go to Port Piscarilius and then just run down? Oh my god, I'm... Whatever. I don't care if this is for... I'm baffled. I thought you had to complete the entire quest chain to use those. Well, having the minecart system is going to make this a little bit safer and would have made my life infinitely better. I also realized that I think crafting would have been possible, but it just would have been a nightmare, and I really, really didn't want to deal with like a huge nightmare grind for the first thing. So choosing not to do that is the easier option, I guess. It is warm today. Goodness. Talk to horse. Oops. Welcome to Hosidius. I'm actually excited for farming as well. Something about Tithe Farm that's just enjoyable in my opinion, for whatever reason. What is the temperature today? Ooh, it's 20 degrees. In case you didn't know, I am Canadian, so yes, 20 degrees, not whatever that would be, 90, something like that. Also looking into prayer more, if we unlock magic and then unlock hit points, I think I'm gonna try and train off of dragons and then just save all of their bones to try and run to the Chaos Altar. Alright, Veos. Four. me take those off your hand. Namely, the Dark Altar. Oh my god, Theos was evil all along. Oh, right, never mind. I gotta go do that first. Can we take a minecart close to that? No. Damn. Oh, wait, yeah, we can. Network. The RCS one. Nice. Hell yeah. Man, knowing that is, like, the best thing ever. That just improved so much. Where's our minecart? The children yearn for it. The children yearn for the mines. I think it's just that one. Yeah, the children yearn for the mines. 73, 52, 69, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Also been looking into a game called, what is it, Vintage Story? Speaking of mines, it looks really interesting. Like a much more intense survival game than, much more intense survival-esque game like Minecraft. Because I was looking into the Better Than Wolves mod to try and play with my one friend who also kind of wanted to play it, but maybe I'll end up just buying Vintage Story instead, because it's kind of just Minecraft Better Than Wolves, but I don't need to mod it to do it. Oh, don't attack me, skeleton. Oh, thank God. We're safe. Return to Veos. Okie dokie. Veos. I don't think we need to keep that broken glass either. I think I kept it a long time ago. Because I was like, maybe we'll need broken glass for something. But that's the hoarder in me. Even playing like Skyrim and stuff like that, I would just keep every single item possible. Because what if I needed it? What if? What if I needed that random book of Daedra for a quest later on that I definitely was 100% going to complete? Minecart travel. Yep, that one, the purpose earliest one, is going to be our best bet. And this will give us another 1,000 experience into agility, which will just make the smidge of grind that we have here in Shayzin a little bit easier. Theos doesn't even know that he's been possessed. Ah! Anyways, that is 2 antique lamps that we will put into agility. And client of kourrend is now complete. Cool. So, we're going to go head to Shayzin real quick. I'm not actually going to do the agility course in this video. Or maybe I'll do one lap. We'll see. We'll see how I feel when I get there. But we are now 45. We have 61 marks of grace. We have completed a total of 3 quests. Look at us go. We can still get done Romeo and Juliet, Rune Mysteries, and Sheep Herder, I believe, as well as like Ernest Chicken and Shield of a Rav, because I could probably just use an alt to kill the one enemy. Which one's closer to the agility course in Shayzin? That's Shayzin West. And that's Shayzin East Cap. We're gonna go to East. Shayzin East. And up we go. Hello, bandits. Okay, we'll just do that. We don't need this. Is there a bank? Oh yeah, there is a bank up there. I'm gonna go deposit some stuff because we don't need to be carrying this shovel and everything else with us. I only remember this because of the little like Slayer dungeon that's up here too. And that's typically where I go to kill my lesser demons on my main Iron Man account. Oh, there was a spade here. I wouldn't have been able to come here anyways. That's fine. I don't even know if we... Oh, that'll just talk to us about everything else. Bank chest. We'll keep the wine with us. Deposit all of those, and the beginner clue can go in there for now as well. And the spade. Okay, so wine's gonna come with us in case we do fail this course, which I'm pretty sure we can. It's also probably where we're going to spend the majority of our... Not here. I don't remember where the mess is, actually. I thought it was in Shayzin, but it could be over in Hosidius. I can't remember right now. Where we're gonna spend the majority of our cooking grind as well. Yeah, you know what? Let's do one lap. We'll see how. I actually don't know how this works for the advanced course. I don't know if we're doing the advanced or the basic course. Is it the beam or the bar? Assuming it's the beam? Oh, we need a mithril grapple? Oh, this is unfortunate. Oh, this is some very unfortunate news. Hmm. Well, Varrock, it looks like we might be stuck together again. Huh. That was unexpected. I should have looked into that more. So I guess in the next video, we'll be back at Varrock. Damn, that's really unfortunate. I didn't realize I needed a mithril grapple for that. Oh, that's terrible. It's like 160 laps over in Varrock. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's unfortunate. See ya.